So you're probably wondering, why am I showing you this house, which is in a really, nice neighborhood, nice homes all the way around here. It's kind of the way things are when there's a new build going on. Well, this house has significance because on St. Patrick's Day, I came to this house to visit my son for a lunch break. He's a journeyman electrician. He had his crew here. They were working on this specific house. In the midst of having a good lunch and chatting about life and circumstances, his family, etc., we ended up talking about a situation in which neither one of us really has a good answer, and maybe you know what that's about, where there's a situation you want to fix it, but you don't know if you should, because maybe fixing it, might make it worse or better. But we all have that desire to get things moved along. But as we were talking, we were both feeling like the Lord had said, be patient, trust me, I'm going to work it out. You stand back. You don't step in. You could muddy the waters. Fair enough. Trusting the Lord. And then we both looked down in the concrete that I'm standing on right now. And in the concrete, brand new house, brand new pour of concrete, as you could see, someone had written with their finger or a stick, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And we both looked at each other and went, whoa, we tripped out. My son read the first part when we looked down and saw the scripture, said, whoa, did you see that? And he goes, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And I said, and lean not on your own understanding. And we both looked at each other, kind of smiled and said, all right, Lord, you made that clear. You've been speaking to our hearts. You're always trying to figure out, is this really you, God, or not? And then a moment like that happens, and you go like, okay, Lord, got it. Got the message. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. And that's a familiar passage to many of us, but at the same time, it's the significance of that scripture in that moment that just hit home. So I went home from there, and I jokingly had told my son, I wonder if the guy who wrote that in the concrete, guy or girl, even knew the impact that would have on us later. And I jokingly called him a sidewalk prophet. Well, I went home, and immediately, as I was throughout the day, keep a notepad in my car, I'm making notes, and the lyrics came out for a song called Sidewalk Prophets. And it's kind of an homage to those who put a scripture down somewhere. Concrete, carved in wood. I don't know. We've all had those moments. Suddenly there's a graffiti on the wall with a scripture, or a piece of paper you pick up, or even hear it on the radio or in a song, and it speaks to you. Well, that was the moment. And so to all the sidewalk prophets out there, I say thank you. To the Lord, thank you for caring enough about our situation that you spoke to my son and I in an obvious way that we honestly were tripping out on, and still are to this day. And to make it even more trippy, I went back 2 days later to take a picture of it because I wanted it to be the album cover for this song, and I can't find it. I don't know if someone repaved, reconcreted. I don't know. I took pictures. I can't believe it. But I have a picture of the day it happened, and I can tell because my shoe is in the picture. That'll be on the lyric video, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter how or why it happened, but in that moment, it was significant to me and my son, and I pray God brings significant things to you in unexpected ways, perhaps through a sidewalk prophet, or maybe you're the sidewalk prophet. Keep on doing whatever the Lord asks you to do. You never know the impact it may have. God bless you. Have a great day. Enjoy the song. It's on Spotify and everywhere else as well. And most importantly, thanks for listening and sharing. God bless you.